This is the last photo of Travis Alexander in the shower, taken on June 4, 2008, at 5:29 p.m. Moments later, photos show he is brutally murdered in his home in Mesa, Arizona. A whole week passes without hearing from Travis. On June 9, some of his concerned friends decide to visit his house. They knock on his door, but there's no response. Travis' car is in the garage, and when they check his office, they spot his cell phone, laptop, and keys on the desk. As they enter Travis' bedroom, their fear intensifies. They find a large pool of blood in the hallway leading to the master bathroom, where Alexander is found dead in the shower. He was stabbed 27 times, had his throat slit, and a gunshot in his head. In a state of panic, they dial 911 right away.
What's going on?
A friend of ours is dead in his bedroom. We hadn't heard from him for a while. We think he's dead.
The only person they suspect in this troubling situation is Jodi Arias, Travis' girlfriend. Jodi Arias' case is one of the most highly publicized trials in America, filled with twists and lies that will leave you stunned.
No jury is going to convict me.
Why not?
Because I'm innocent, and you can mark my words on that one. No jury will convict me.
Arias' bizarre behavior throughout the investigation leads experts to diagnose her with post-traumatic stress disorder and borderline personality disorder. Jodi is a blonde, beautiful, carefree, aspiring photographer from Palm Desert, California. She is always driven to nature photography, but has had difficulty establishing herself or making a living. To increase her income and chances of success, a friend advised her to join a network marketing business called Prepaid Legal Services. The company hosted a conference in California, and it was at this event that she first met Travis. Travis Alexander, a 27-year-old motivational speaker and stand-up comedian, living his life to the fullest. His main goal in life is to always make people laugh. At the conference supper, Jodi and Travis were drawn to each other. They had a chemistry that kept them close, and they began to spend their time together till 4 in the morning. The next day, Travis told one of his pals that he had discovered his future wife, and this is the girl that he wants to marry. The pair seemed to have hit it off and started a long-distance relationship. In early 2007, she broke up with her boyfriend after a 4-year relationship and moved to Mesa, Arizona to be closer to Travis. The couple went on a 5-month dating journey. Arias documented their time together by posting photos to social media. Behind the smiles in these photographs, there's a whole another reality. From the beginning of their relationship, Travis' friends noticed red flags. Jodi became increasingly possessive. She always wanted to sit next to him and got upset when he talked to other women. She would follow him to the bathroom and wait outside the door. She even eavesdropped on his conversations, looked through his emails and social media accounts, and even forwarded emails between Alexander and other women to herself. Alexander's friend 𝐒𝐫 even said,
"Back in the room, I said, Travis, I'm afraid we're gonna find you chopped up in her freezer. Like, she's crazy."
Their relationship grew more toxic and volatile. Travis told his friends that Jodi slashed his tires, hacked into his Facebook, and harassed the women he went out with. Sometimes she even sneaked into his house.
Like everything just comes right into alignment, and nothing can go wrong.
Arias' obsession with Travis is clear from the beginning. In her diary, she lists 5 things she's grateful for: babies, pizza, the shape of my body, my hair, and Travis Alexander. Jodi is obsessed with marrying Travis. They only dated for 5 months, yet she went so far as to convert to the Mormon faith, changing her religion to be closer to Travis. However, Jodi and Travis' relationship ended almost as fast as it began. Travis experienced guilt over premarital sex, is strictly prohibited in the Mormon faith, causes issues, leading Travis to break up with Jodi. The two eventually split up in 2007. Even after the breakup, while each seeks new partners, they maintain contact through phone conversations. This made Jodi's obsession with Travis even worse. During this time, Travis starts dating another woman. He wants to marry a virginal, devout Mormon girl. On June 10, Travis plans a trip to Cancun, Mexico. Originally, he planned to take Jodi on the trip. However, shortly before the trip, he changes his mind and invites his new girlfriend 𝐒𝐫 instead. This decision, after learning that Travis planned to take another woman on the trip, triggered jealousy and possessive rage in Jodi. Jodi's intentions took a dark turn as she hatched a plan to threaten and possibly even harm Travis. She stole a .25 caliber pistol from his grandparents' house and staged it as a burglary. She dyed her hair from blonde to brown. Jodi attempted to contact Alexander on June 2, but he did not respond to her calls, which made her extremely angry and agitated. Subsequently, she went to Budget Rent-A-Car in Redding, California, rented a car, and by June 3rd, she was on her way to Salt Lake City. On June 4, 2008, Alexander was killed and his lifeless body was discovered on June 9, 1 week later when concerned friends entered his home. After knowing of Travis' death, Jodi called the investigating officer to inquire about the incident. During the call, she pretended to be on a business trip to Utah. At the crime scene, investigators found Travis' recently purchased digital camera, damaged in the washing machine. Remarkably, they were able to recover deleted images that provides crucial evidence. What they find left investigators shocked and ultimately helped solve the case. The photos showed Jodi and Travis in sexually suggestive poses. These photos were time-stamped at about 1:40 p.m. on June 4. The final photograph of Travis alive, showing him in the shower, was taken at 5:29 p.m. And immediately afterward, the camera fell down and there was an accidental image of Travis bleeding in the floor. He was shot with a .25 caliber round, stabbed at least 27 times. His throat had been cut ear to ear, and he was almost decapitated. Investigators used the timestamps on these pictures to determine the exact time of Travis' death. They also discovered a bloody palm print in the hallway, which contained a mixture of both Travis and Jodi's DNA. During this time, Jodi attended business meetings regularly. Afterward, she drove back to Redding and returned the rental car. She was arrested at her home 6 days later. The rental car clerk informed investigators that he noticed red stains on the seats and missing floor mats. When Jodi is arrested, first she says she didn't do it. The last time she saw Travis was April 2008.
You did not shoot Travis.
No, I've never even shot a real gun.
You did not stab him 27 times.
That's heinous.
Or
I've never.
slit his throat from ear to ear.
I can't imagine slitting anyone's throat.
Are you sure it's me? I mean, that because I was not there.
It's you. And you know it's you.
After investigators show photographic and DNA evidence placing her in the home on the day of the murder, they display pictures of blood-stained towels that she supposedly used in an attempt to clean the bathroom, which was covered in Travis' blood after his brutal killing. She seems surprised and changes her story. Now she says that 2 mysterious masked intruders murdered Travis and threatened her not to tell anyone, saying she'd be killed.
Witnessed Travis being attacked by 2 other individuals.
Who?
I don't know who they were. I couldn't pick them out in a police lineup.
But as the evidence piles up against Jodi, she shifts her defense, saying that Travis abused her and she had to kill him in self-defense.
Called me a bitch and kicked me in the ribs.
Jodi Arias' shifting stories and her behavior during the investigation and trial have sparked extensive debate and speculation about her motives and mental state. A police detective who investigated the putative robbery at Jodi's grandparents' house testified that the gun was the same caliber used in Travis' shooting. There's no question that she killed Travis Alexander, but is Jodi Arias a sociopath who committed a murder or misunderstood in jail after acting in self-defense?
I see the man that abused me, and I don't want to look at that.
During the trial, the prosecution brought Ryan Burns as a witness. He testified that Arias was acting normal when she visited him the day after Travis' death. Burns said that Arias told him that she had cut her hands on broken glass while working at a restaurant called Margaritaville, though a detective later testified that no such restaurant existed. On January 2, 2013, Jodi was accused of violently attacking Travis in a jealous rage after he wanted to end their affair and planned a trip to Mexico with another woman. Arias was ultimately found guilty of first-degree murder and received a life sentence in prison without the possibility of parole.
The defendant as to count 1, first-degree murder, guilty. 5 jurors find premeditated, 0 find felony murder, 7 find both premeditated and felony.
Now at 42, she is serving her life sentence in the Perryville State Women's Prison in Goodyear, where she works in the prison library. It's evident that taking someone's life is not an act of love. It's a misguided attempt to possess them, to show that they belong to you, and that if you can't have them, no one else will. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more true crime videos.